Yo, what's going on, folks? We're back. It is Tuesday, and I'm real happy to be back at it again. And Corin just rated us. Thank you so much from Greeny the Goblin once again. Check him out here. Corin! On his own stream. What was Corin just doing? Oh, if I do the shout out, I can see what he was playing, right? He was playing Greeny the Goblin. I can't type. Shadow of the Colossus? Presto hates it. Presto hates Shadow of the Colossus. Jesus. Anyway. And Owls, thank you for the... Let me pet just to make up for that. Owls, thank you for the 17 months hype rage. The angriest of owls. Oh, speedrunning Colossus. Oh my god. Spooky. I've never even slow ran it. Slow walked it even. Let me bump the tunes. Oh. SKB with the 80s vibe. So this is SKB99's Cage multiplayer Kahoot. All about, I would assume, all the different multiplayer functionalities across the KH series. So, pretty excited to see what that's all about. I believe it's only 15 questions, so we might do a double feature. I'll let you guys vote on whether or not, when we're done with this, if you'd like to do another one, or just go on the days. We'll save that for a rainy day. It'll be your choice. You can play Sayak, sure, why not? After all, why not? I started a little late because I was scrambling to get everything up and running here. So we'll give it a couple extra minutes for people to join in. Riku's Bugs is here!
Mickey! It's Riku! They put bugs in him!
What? Did I say thank you to Barnabas as well for the 17 months? Barnabas and Owls, thank you both. And again, Corn, thank you for the raid. And what's going on? Carly, Owls, Lucario, Godbach, Sword RJQ, Captain Blitz, C-Keg, the Punslinger, the devious mind behind the Seesaw Cocktail, or the Seesaw Cockfail in our circle here. Ellis Dawson's here, Milano's here, Greeny the Goblin as the aforementioned Goblin Man himself. Kusan the Bat, first time chat for them, hello. Alpha's here, Kookaburra's here, Holt Collin, boom, boom. Yamini Ryu, David Daybreak. Oh, Lucky Kaneko is here. Mini Heatwave, I hear. I think it's coming our way too. I don't know where you are, Lucky, but here in PA, it's gonna be like 90s this week, I think. Low 90s. Komori is here. Boom. And Fruitoon, who said Smello, Danbop, Henwen the Pig, Denokong. Henwen, did you send me I feel like somebody sent me a Kahoot recently and I didn't get back to them. Oh, Ryan Klim? Thank you for the gift sub. Why is that weird on my screen? Captain Goodwin, thank you as well. What's going on already? Hey, you guys are acting up. Wait, here it comes.
This should help.
Oh my god, it's a real scam train moment. Hey. Okay, well hey, Ryan Klim, thank you for gifting your second gift sub to Duchess Frogo, and Captain Goodwin to my friend Panda, the designer of the Platinum Presto. Oh my god, what the fuck is going on? There's like so much shit happening. The Mortal Sharp gifted 5 subs. That's 25 total for Califlar, Nautical Phasmid, Davis 0, V-Sips, Legendary Legend 01. Thank you so much, Immortal Sharp. And then we have 100 bits from Lucario for the scam train. Thank you, Lucario. And we have a follow from... Thank you. Okay, now it seems like my overlay is working, is in a working order. Folks, what the hell? And Frosty's home? Frosty was... Okay, Frosty, you know I have to show. You know I have to tell the people. Frosty, can I tell the people? Can I tell them? Is that okay? Because I have, goodies. Okay. So, here's what happened. I almost choked on my Arnold Palmer Spike. Which you shouldn't drink unless you're of age, and I would never show you the logo. Ruthie, what's going on? Thank you for the 100 bits there. Oh, elephants are involved, and listen, just unplug your headphones from me. Get me out of there. I'm in the way. Okay, so my girlfriend met my family this weekend, and on the first day, Komori. I'm trying to tell a story, Komori, but thank you for the 1,000 bits. No, listen, don't worry about not being able to pull up the stream, because there's always the mods, you know? And thank you so much again, Komori, for the 1,000 bits. Jeez. We're on day 119, I think. Let me just, yeah. Day 119. Story, Komori. Okay, so, what was I saying? On the first day that she was here, we went and Frosty and Frosty's husband were actually coming through the area on a wee bit of a road trip. So I got to meet, for the first time, people from the regular chat. And Frosty and Frosty's husband, we call Frosty's husband, that's just how it is. We got some beefist, that's breakfast, for those of you who don't know, in the industry we call it beefist. And we went to a park, and it was just fucking lovely. And they were great people, as to be expected. I mean, I've been talking to them for, a year at this point, and they've helped me with my shit, and they also had goodies. And we had goodies for Frosty, because it was her birthday recently. But, let me work up, okay? Because we're going to go from up to the most important thing that I got. Yeah, it was the first PatCon. I know Vaca and Andrew have met, but we doubled it. Okay, so we have these Pikmin Pins from Penny Arcade. I fucking love Pikmin 3. You kidding me? She's had these for a long time, she said. She said she wanted me to get a P.O. box if she could send these to me. So I got some Pikmin 3 pins. I got, ready? This is handmade. You ready for this? Huh! It's a fucking Presto cross stitch. Look at that. Look at the boy. It's just like him. Look. So nice. So sweet. Look at that. And here's the most important thing. I got a signed can of sour cream and onion Pringles from Frosty's dad, the Pringle man. And for those of you who don't know the lore, Frosty's dad was on the team that made sour cream and onion Pringles. I'm gonna eat the fuck out of these, and I'm gonna save the can, and I'm gonna be buried with it, because the man's a legend. And he also made pizza Pringles, which I also have an empty can of here. So look at that. Listen, I'll pet the cross stitch Presto. Boop boop. So pretty fucking cool stuff. They're just as lovely as you would think they are, which is very. So yes, thank you, Frosty. It really was so nice. It was great. I had French toast and bacon. So yeah, we'll get started like a minute or so. But yeah, I had a great Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday morning. Yes, Frosty can confirm that I'm super cool and chill in real life. And Frosty, am I shorter than you thought I would be, or am I a little bit taller? Let the people know. Like, what's your judgment on that? I'm curious. I feel like I'm very short compared to most humans, but about the height you thought, that's pretty boring. But okay, we'll take it. We'll take that. Husband's fucking huge. He's so tall. He's so tall. I did not think he was that tall. Yeah, what was my Z-axis like? How tall am I? I'm like 5'9", I think. 5'9 and a half, somewhere around there. I'm not very tall. So I'm not 5'7". I'm at least a little bit taller than that. I'm taller, and as you know, those who are taller can beat the shorter people in fights. Also, if you're older. If you're taller or older, you automatically win a fist fight. That's just how it goes. Alright, you folks ready to get into the multiplayer Kahoot? I guess all Kahoots are multiplayer. This Kahoot is about Kingdom Hearts multiplayer stuff. If you're taller and younger, that's tricky. I guess, I don't know. Do you need both? Or do you break even? I didn't think of that. David Daybreak is a short king? I had no idea. Taller and older? Fuck, you're not taller than me. You kidding me? That can't be right. That can't be right. Yeah, okay, that's a straight up lie. Rudy's 5'10". Yeah, if you're both, I think, whoa, Frosty, come on now, come on. Whoa, it's a big 400 for Frosty. Jesus, thank you, Frosty, for the 10 gift subs. Red Nether, we got Louis Irvs, we got Chili Flakes, we got the Ale Whale, Octoboy1234, Arcturus Star, Turkey Butt, Yellyfish,
all yours, Frosty.
All yours, Frosty, and Kusan the Bat, one of our new chatters today. So look at that, Kusan. Frosty hooked you right the fuck up. Thank you so much, Frosty. So kind. So nice. Wow. How about that? All right, I'm sure most of you are like, enough with the fucking niceties. It is hard having a Legend of a Dad. I could say that too because you've seen regular Dad. Boom, boom. All right, I gotta get to Kahoot.it. That's where I gotta go. If you're unaware, Kahoot.it. Punch the code in. You can play along at home. Hope you studied, because God, when's the last time I played like GBA com multiplayer? I think never. And Alpha, thank you for the gift. Your 31st for Mira LYK. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Okay, the Jabib. Ha! And I gotta check my posture. Okay. 5'10", 53, 43. And I'll be multi-pat, obviously. Multi-pat. That sounds terrifying, doesn't it? Okay. Oh, and Barty's here, having no fear whatsoever. We're gonna start SKB's, who I don't believe is here, unfortunately. But SKB's multiplayer KH trivia. Imagine if there were 2. That's like 2 too many. Alright, my friends are my power. KH multiplayer trivia. Number 1. Which of these games first introduced multiplayer to the Kingdom Hearts series? Oh, well. Is it Chain of Memories, Birth by Sleep, Days, or Union Cross? I think they might be ordered easiest to hardest. I did not randomize the questions, but I did randomize the answers. Uh-oh, who fucked it up? Yeah, that'd be Chain of Memories, not Recom. If you played Recom on PS2 or any of the collections, you have no multiplayer functionality. But on the original GBA, you got to get a link cord. You plug the GBAs into each other, and you can do a little duel thing. That's why if you watch the Recom card compendium, I talk about how the Dark Ball card and the Ansem card have different uses or just are completely useless in Recom because those cards had effects in the multiplayer mode. But otherwise, Days would be next, and then BBS, and then Union Cross. That's the chronological order. There you go, Lucario. There you go. Context clues, baby. And I'm in 7th, tied with C-Cake Player 2. That's fun. Good name. Good name, C-Cake. Lucario-wo, Co-op Blitz, Bean, Kahoot. Some say Kahoot. And Komori. And there you go. Number 2. Which of the following is not a friendship command? You know what? I think I might know this from fucking the last go about the BBS commands. Trinity Limit, Unison Rush, Voltage Stack, or Lightning Ray. Boom, 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 boom. And if I get this wrong, that means I totally misunderstood last Kahoot on Saturday. Yes, Lightning Ray, because I was just told it was one of the, I think it was one of the dummy answers on the BBS commands Kahoot. And I was like, what the fuck is that? That's made up. And it was like, it's a shot lock. So that's not a friendship command. So that's how I knew. Process of elimination right there. We got, it's always the second question we get this big empty box here. Bean, Riku's Bugs, Fruitiplayer, Multipat, and Kusan the Bat. Number 3, true or false? You could borrow 2 medals from party members in Union Cross. I don't know. I don't think I was in, what were they called? Were they guilds in Union Cross? Was that the name of the parties? People play in Union Cross? Isn't Union Cross the name of that Demo miniseries on YouTube? Isn't that what that is? Yeah, I just said false because it just seemed like a true or false question, and the way it was set up, it was like, that's probably not true. No, it's not because I knew it, just from how it was phrased, I was like, I think no. I think probably not. Okay. It's Bean, it's me, it's Fruitiplayer, it's Kusan the Bat, and it's just James. Number 4. How were ratings judged in Days for multiplayer missions? Raising of chairs, piles of hearts, piles of money, or stacks of ice cream. And I think I remember this from Vodka's Days mission mode Kahoot. Otherwise, I'd be going into this one blind. But Vodka sent me her Kahoot first, so I was able to, yeah, logic that one out. The chairs rise and fall, I guess, depending on how you do. Not that I remember at all.
This should help.
What the fuck? Andrew? Jesus, guys. Well, Andrew, what's going on, first of all? How are you? And secondly, thank you for the 10 gift subs to NG Lical, Moon Ninja, oh my god, Daisy, Makmano99, Supersonic Style 15, Jack the Bagel, Twin Stick TV, Durango Kid 97, Pizuki, Ralph Snackshi, and Wayfinder Nick. And Daisy, thank you for the 13 months. I'm already half Xehanort. Thank you so much, Daisy. I gotta say, it's my favorite community, bar none. And because of you, bitch. Thanks so much, Daisy. I appreciate that. Gosh, wow. Did not expect, I forgot to advertise on YouTube, and I was talking to my GF about it. I didn't say girlfriend for Kiwi's sake in case he's here, and she was like, you should probably post, because remember last time you didn't post, and you were like all upset that nobody showed up. Not nobody, but it took a while. But I feel like it's pretty much fine. I think people get annoyed with all the ads, so maybe we won't do an ad every time on YouTube now. I don't know. We'll see. So thank you again, Andrew, so much, and Daisy for the resub. Okay, moving along. We got Bean, Fruit to Player, Kusan the Bat, me, I guess I was just too slow, and Just James. Bada bing, bada boom. Number 5. Which of the following Heartless had an enemy card only useful in multiplayer and com? Well? I can't see it! I just fucking spoiled it in the last question, and I had to refresh my page. That sucks.
This should help.
Ugh. Andrew, thank you again for your another gift sub for 106 total for Lucky Kaneko. Thank you so much. Yeah, I dropped to 6th because I knew it immediately. I said in the question, the very first question, that the Dark Ball card was defunct in Recom, and now I dipped because I was too slow because my phone's bad. The stream was not advertised on YouTube. It's advertised on Twitch and on Discord, but I didn't make my usual, 15-ish hours ahead of time YouTube ad. So, but I don't know how many people actually show up from that. It's hard to say. Because sometimes I often get followers in between streams while I'm offline, but I don't know if that's because of the ad or what. It's boring stuff. Bean, Fruit to Player, Kusan the Bat, Just James, Sea Cake Player 2, and then me. Number 6. Which of these enemies was a raid boss in Union Cross? Raid boss in Union Cross. It's gotta be that! The Assault Rider, the Demon Tower, the Ground Shaker, or the Guard Armor. Bum bum. I think I got this. Bum 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 bum. Yo, what's going on, Bio? Check out Bio. Bio, isn't your Recon video coming out? You say this coming weekend or the weekend after? Look forward to that, folks. I'm excited to see that because it's all about like the usually unseen animations from enemy and boss characters in Jade of Memories. Because usually you're trying to break the cards, so you don't see them. So I think it's a really cool video topic. Yes, Guard Armor. I actually do remember doing a raid boss in this weekend. Very cool. So go subscribe if you haven't yet. I do remember fighting Guard Armor as a raid in Union Cross. Assault Riders are like normal Cage 2 enemies. And then the Ground Shaker and Demon Tower are both bosses. I feel like Demon Tower might... I guess it's not. I guess only Guard Armor is, if that's the questions to be believed. If Union Cross was made into a proper MMO, would y'all play it? If it was like a 3D MMO with no microtransactions, you can keep the medals and stuff. Yeah, as long as like there's no pay to win or pay to do better stuff, I would totally play that, for sure. If it was just like FF14, that's right. Oh, the Demon Tide was a raid boss, not the Tower. I always get those mixed up. The Tide is the really big one. The Tower is just like the one pillar. This is my Demon Tower impression. Don't ask me to do it again. That's a once in a lifetime opportunity to see that. Just James, Kusan the Bat, Fruit to Player, me, and Bean. All right, number 7. Which of these was a Street Pass option from Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance? Oh, fuck. Oh, it's fucking frozen again. It's frozen.
Nachos!
Ah!
The greatest moment of my life!
What's up, Nachos? Summon a boss rematch, initiated a Flick Rush challenge, send a player a Dream Eater, or dropped random prizes. Nachos, thank you so much. Yes, Hedwin, I was saying earlier that I believe you sent me something. I did not get to it. I was a bit preoccupied, but I will definitely put them on the schedule. But guess what? DDD didn't fuck me over this time because I remember Keynote saying, I think when he was on stream once, when he had him on call, he was like, yeah, there's like Street Pass and you could like send people Dream Eaters and stuff. So I remembered that because I listened to my friends. So you send players, your little Tamagotchi, Neopet, Build-A-Bear sons of bitches, Fruit a Player, Just James, me, Bean, and Kusan the Bat. And what's going on, Nachos? Good to see you. I will not be forgotten. That's right. Number 8. Which mode in Union Cross revolved around joining other players to take out a target enemy? Coliseum, events, Union Cross, or group attack? I have no... I would have said raids. I guess that's not what that is. It's called Union Cross. What? That's so dumb. What the fuck? Why? That's like playing Guitar Hero, and in the mode where you play the songs is called Guitar Hero mode. That was the rebrand? Come on. That's very cheeky. Okay, well, I said events. Yeah, well, I never claimed to be a true fan of Union Cross, so... the Union Cross was the multiplayer. Oh, the rebrand was the multiplayer, right? So what are we? Some kind of Union Cross? Okay, Fruit to Player, Bean, Just James, Kusan the Bat, Sea Cake Player 2, and then me in 6th. Number 9. Which of the following characters were only playable in mission mode in days? Only playable in mission mode? Roxas, Shio, and Axel Zemnis. Oh, I get it. Okay. Took me a sec. Sausage Linke. Sausage Linke, thank you for the follow. I don't know, SKB. But what about Union, or not Union Cross, Melmem? Because you play, I mean, you don't play as Shion, but like she's in your party. Where else do you play as Zemnis? Where do you play as Zemnis besides Days? Am I missing something? I want to get the chat. I want to get the. Is it wrong? Which of the following characters were only playable in Days mission mode? Because like technically, I mean, obviously you can play as Roxas in 2 and in Days, and then Melmem. Axel and Shion are like in your party. So I feel like it should be Zemnis, unless you play as... even, like, if it's Terranor, that's Tiki-Tac, right? The entire question itself is contained only to Days. Well, where do you play as Axel or Zemnis in not mission mode in Days? I don't know. You play as Lingering Will, but yeah, as fighting Terranor as Lingering Will. Yeah, we'll have to ask SKB later, because I'm not sure. I thought I was like, oh... I almost picked Shion, but then I realized, I think, well, if we're counting Melmem, she's like, technically, you are controlling her, so you never get to control Zemnis outside of Days mission mode, I don't think. So, we'll see. It happens. Well, Bean got it. Fruit to Player, Nep, Just James, and Kusan the Bat, and I've just closed the Kahoot tab. I'm in 7th behind Seakeg. Accidents happen, it's fine. Unless we're just all wrong. In Nintendo Switch version of Melmem, what's the max number of players that can play using a local multiplayer? 4, 6, 8, or 10. I had a Mandela effect moment where I thought you could do local multiplayer versus on PS4, and I got this wrong. I said 4, but it's 8. That's a lot. I don't have Melmem on Switch, so I wouldn't know. I'm in 8th now, behind Seacake Player 2. And we got Bean, Just James, Fruit to Player, Raiding Darkling, and Nep. There's no BBS questions yet, I realized, because BBS had a multiplayer. Maybe they're coming up. Which FF character was... Oh, there you go. Supposed to run the Mirage Arena in BBS. And I know that it's... Vincent, Kefka, Sid Highwind, or Laguna Loire. Loire? Is that it? Cloud. I did say this in a video. I believe I said it in the BBS World Rankings Part 1. Yes, it is Laguna from Final Fantasy VIII, right? That's the one with Squall, I think. And the reason, apparently, on the books that he's not is because he was also in Dissidia, I think. And I made a joke about, like, what was he, fucking double booked? His agent said that he couldn't do both at the same time. So... Oh, you're right. There was a BPS question. Yeah, it was the command one, the friendship command one. I forgot. But I was thinking, like, you know, Mirage Arena stuff, especially. So there you go. There's your Mirage Arena question. Laguna. I am in at 6th behind Raiding Darkling, and then it's Nep, Free to Player, Just James, and Bean. Number 12, true or false? Double points. Riku is only playable in multiplayer modes in Melody of Memory. Right. Yeah. Bum, ba, ba, dum, bum, 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 bum. I think no matter which way you read this question, it would be the same answer. Right, because within Melmem, obviously you can play as Riku outside of Melmem, but within Melmem, he's the leader of Team 3D with Meow Wow and Komori Bat, which you can do single player World Tour or just the free play. So there you go. It is Bean, Just James, Nep, me, and Rating Darkling. Number 13. Which of the following modes were multiplayer in Dream Drop? Dream Eater Races, Light Cycle, Dive Score Challenge, or Flick Rush? Were. That's what I'm thinking, RMS, but it might have just been an honest mistake. Yeah, Flick Rush, which I've never done, and I'm good. I'm good if I make it 6 feet underground without ever doing that. But that's just me. That's just your boy. Bean, Just James, Nep, me, and Rating Darkling. Number 14. How many players could play in BBS PvP mode at one time? 3, 4, 6, or 8? Who would have thunk? I don't even remember. I mean, I definitely played it. Oh, I thought the command's name was Helen there for a sec. It's Chris versus Helen. BBS did have PvP, yeah. On the original PSP. 6! Wow, I said 3. That's crazy. I just thought maybe you gotta be Terra Aquaven. Yeah, everyone's gotta have one. I guess you can do 6. That's crazy. I should try to hook that up someday. I don't know if you can emulate that or what. Let's see. Just James swapping with Bean. And this is our final question, I believe. Yep, 15. Double points. When playing COM multiplayer, P2 shows up as regular Sora, Riku, Anti-Sora, or Shadow Sora. Did I fuck this? Trust me, Flick Rush sucks. Yeah, I never platinum Dream Drop, so thank you for the field report there. And also, first time chat for Kanarchy 10, hello. Or C Anarchy, rather, maybe. Shadow Sora? Really? But, like, okay, here is where I get nitpicky with this. To me, Shadow Sora is the Neverland part-time Heartless that only is there between showing up in the world and killing Anti-Sora, which is Sora, like the silhouette of Sora with the Keyblade. And I'm pretty sure you would see the Dark Sora's Keyblade in COM multiplayer. But I don't know. Anti-Sora has yellow eyes, but I would say the Anti-Sora also has a Keyblade and Shadow Sora does not. Unless there is a Shadow Sora out there somewhere with... Anti-Sora has darkness bits? I don't know. I guess I'm going by KH1. Yeah, it's a partless. That's right. In KH1, like, Shadow Sora and Anti-Sora are distinct different things, and the way I put them apart is Shadow Sora is, like, the one that dances in the air and kicks you, and Anti-Sora is the one that you fight in the captain's cabin. But they're both in Neverland, for the record. But the Shadow Soras are, like, only there for your first time through the world. But what can you do? Shadow Sora is a separate entity? No, I think they're both separate entities from Sora. Like, Anti-Form Sora would be different. I mean, maybe SKB was thinking, like, Anti-Sora as in, like, the KH2 Drive Form Sora. That could be it. Also, Bruti, thank you again for the 100 bits. Score 1 for the elephants. They destroyed the shit out of the house and set it on fire. I have no idea what program or movie this is, but I'm a big fan of it. Well, we'll see. I'll grill SKB on this, you know? That's all right. Let's see our leaderboard here. In third place, 11 out of 15 for Bean. In second place, 12 out of 15 for Nep. And first place, 12 out of 15 for our champion. It is Just James. Look at that. Working it back up the leaderboard. And then Daybreak in fourth and Kusan the Bat in fifth. I guess I fell off with that last one. Sucks to see. But yeah, thank you to SKB for making this for us. Even though we'll grill him on two of those questions later. The universe is balanced? I don't know. So I did say, we'll do a poll. If you'd here's what we have, right? We have a regular Pat trivia. If you really would like to play that, I do have regular Pat trivia part 4 by Mr. Shiverburn. Let me just look at that and make sure that that's kosher. I'll participate, but I won't count myself in the scoreboard if you guys truly want to play that. I will not be offended if you don't want to play the trivia about me. There's a reason that it's a double feature. So we'll do a poll. How do I phrase this? Yeah, there we go. Vote now. Also, I think probably statistic-wise, I'm looking at like, I don't know, 34%, 39, okay. This was the most difficult question. Yeah, I'm surprised that this wasn't the lowest one. So more people tripped into this one, I think, if I am to be believed. I did get this one. Got that one wrong. Union Cross, Union Cross. Got that one wrong, which I'm also picky about. So there you go. Oh, and Frosty made her first Kahoot. That's exciting. Did you send that to me, Frosty? I think you did, didn't you? You did. Yes. It's an Utada Hikaru quiz. I had to make sure I was saying it right because Frosty taught me that it's like Utada, not Utada. Come on. All right. Well, thank you again, SKB. We'll end this part of the VOD here. So goodbye, VOD people.